Hello, this is Beta Ray Ben for Pixel Spank, and this is Fallout New Vegas D20 Challenge, episode 21, I think we're at. It's the highest number of episodes I think I've done for anything now, so it's getting exciting, I feel.
Oh, hi again.
So we've got two wild cards left to deal with. There's the Boomers and the Brotherhood of Steel. So I'm going to roll a D20 on these, 1 to 10 for Boomers, the rest for the Brotherhood. Okay, so it's going to be the Boomers first.
They must be a really nasty people. They fire artillery on anyone who comes near their settlement at Nellis Air Force Base.
It's my kind of people.
Talk about rude. If they can be convinced to fire those big cannons at the Legion, or NCR though, well, that'd be neat, wouldn't it?
It's one of my favourite stories is that of the Boomers. How they're not a little yeah.
Anything else?
Let's get on the way before I start chatting, because I always make this error. Let's make some plans. Okay, what? Right, so Boomers are over here. Well, realistically, I'm going to try and fast travel, but the closest I'm going to get is over here anyway, so screw it, I'm just going to walk. Give me a chance to chat about Boomers. Yeah, so I like the Boomers, because their whole shtick was they were on an Air Force base, the bombs dropped, and they just kind of stayed there, they never really left. Mr. House wasn't afraid of them, but at the same time he didn't mess with them too much because they had way too much firepower, and that's kind of what they still do. They just shoot anyone that comes near them, and they've got all solar power shit going on and everything. This is the trouble with Freeside. If you walk through it a lot, people attack you a lot, and you end up with just corpses everywhere. Wait, oh, there's Boone. I thought Boone had disappeared. You coming out?
Some nut attempted to kill the head of one of Mr. House's families recently. Whoever did it is either crazy or has balls the size of...
Yeah, what kind of nutcase would do that? Well, I'm pretty sure... well, I know it was me, because I definitely did it, but... Who saw me do it? No, I let loads of prostitutes go, didn't I? Oh, that's why Boone was killing them. He knew all along. I'm so sorry, Boone. I shouted at you for no reason. It's funny, this door, sometimes you go through it and it teleports you to outside of the strip and outside of Freeside. Wow, it is so weird that it just happened to do that. It's an Obsidian game, plus it's got some sort of Bethesda pedigree to it, so it's unsurprising that happened. But at the same time, where the hell am I? I'm slight map. Give me a map. Okay. This way. Into the mountains. I'm good with mountains. I know how to scale them. So I'm guessing it's a little bit dark, isn't it? That's better, isn't it? We've gone from dark to sort of hazy, and the sun is massive in the sky. Have you ever seen a sun that big? I hope not, because you really shouldn't look at the sun. I see some kind of shack up there, which I can't help but go and investigate. Gonna go for super sledge. I've got most of the weapons I picked up from the Emerters. I was gonna sell them, but I kind of forgot. Okay. I'm in someone's house. They appear to be floating spoon. The real question is if the spoon is there or not. That's why you can't bend it, Master Reeves. I've seen The Matrix. I know it verbatim. That's literally a quote. There's nothing here. Where's the woman that should live here? Who is right? Carlisle St. Clair. Have I met I remember meeting someone with Saint in their name. I was going to try and jump on the roof for no real reason. Though. I'm sure I met someone with Saint in their name because I remember thinking I like people with Saint in their name. Someone paying closer attention, please tell me if I did meet anyone by that name and kill them or something. Cause it's unusual, an empty house at this sort of time in the morning. Also, got a pretty sweet place to live. They've got their backs up against a rock. They're close enough to the strip that they're probably safe. They fought things through. There's a Brahmin. It might kill me. I may have to preempt it. Okay, Boone actually beat me to it. I was just saying I might have to preemptively kill it, and he shoots it from a mile away. Yep. It worked. It's a little bit too powerful, that super sledge. I need to save it really for actual, proper enemies, because there's no way I'm going to be able to fix that for some time. I think I could ask people to fix things, but I forget who does it, and I don't really go out my way for merchants and such. I'm doing all right for money and ammo and just everything in general. It is some kind of structure. I feel there could be something nearby. That's the way to go. That guy, he'll help me through this area, I know it. Ooh, stuff. Field shack. Well, I'd be foolish not to, wouldn't I? Yeah, just creep around. Notice teddy bear, toy car. Clearly a family home. I should be safe here. Just go loot this quickly. Okay, I found some ammo, but none of it for guns I'll actually use, and some BBs, which I took, but I don't think I actually needed them. Right. Should be having a good conversation with this fella.
Whoa there, pal. You better slow down, or you'll get blown up like the rest of the idiots who thought they'd scavenge in Boomer territory.
I am
Now
no
that I've
scavenger,
got your
sir.
attention, might you be interested in a little information? It'll cost you, but it's well worth the investment.
Alright. No dice rolls on this one, just take the speech check.
Whoa, simmer down. I'll tell you, I'm a gambler and a scavenger. I've made some cash from gambling and some cash from reclaiming goods that are no longer being used. Now, do you want my help or not?
Do I want your help? That's quite a question. Is there a way past?
There is a way, and I'll tell you. For a little wager.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Well, yeah,
Well,
go on then.
I know the secret to get past. If you give me the caps, I'll tell you. If you make it back alive, I'll double your money.
Let's see. 4 options. We'll go with all of them. And, nah.
Suit yourself. Come back and see me when you get tired.
Okay. Well, here's the thing, right? What he gives you is information. It's not... Hang on, let me just save this. Because this is risky at best anyway. Yeah, so the information he gives you, it's not like without that information you don't know it. You could go and read it online and you'd know it. And when I played before, I found out what it was. Trouble is, it doesn't really count for much because they still kind of shoot you anyway. And I can't really remember it, so for purposes of role-playing, it works out quite well. My general tactic is just to run and see what happens. Oh! Oh, yep. Yep. Keep going. Don't stop. Okay, I lost part of a leg there. Right, I believe I was supposed to go left at that first car. That's what happened there. Alright, let's go for take 2. See, it was definitely something along the lines of stay near the cars and kind of to the left. They don't fuck around with their artillery though, do they? Alright, there's the first one. Uh-oh. I don't like this. I don't like this. It's not going well. Get to that car and I might be safe. I might be safe. Again, I lost part of one leg there. Clearly my armour is weak at the right knee. Right. I have one more attempt at this, and then I may have to go and ask him for more help. It's definitely like it's something like stick near the cars, but I can't remember quite enough to get me through. I might go for that blue car in front again. Nope. 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 No, I kept both legs that time, so... Oh, I did lose an arm. I lost an arm. So, to recap, so far this has cost me both an arm and a leg. George, I've had a change of heart.
Reconsidered my offer?
Okay, sorry about that. I had some issues. Someone at the door. I had to help them transport some cattle. Complicated, long story. Anyway, right, where were we? Well, so there's no more options at this point. So realistically, I can't. No, it's breaking the D20 rules if I ask him for more help. Because it's not like I didn't just leave off. I gave a definite answer when he said so. Got to try again to get through. All right, let's hug the wall. There's a chance their collision detection won't work if I hug the wall. Shit. Keep going. No. Let me heal. Alright, I've healed my limbs. Sorry. Oh god, that was very close. Shit. It's stopped. I might be safe. If I can just get to the chain link fence and walk around, I think I've made it. Boone, are you? Compass? I don't know what's happened to Boone. I realised after the Murters incident, I have very little medicine. Someone was meant to remind me to buy medicine, and I did not. So I'm gonna. That's the next job, really. Has he got Brotherhood of Steel? Maybe they can teach me how to use it. That'd be sweet, wouldn't it? But if I had full power armor, I'd be invincible. Hello?
Hold it right there. Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment?
I've got sentient gate technology. What the hell could I do against this? I have nothing that can fight this enemy. Who's in charge?
I'm not telling you a thing, savage. Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces.
Some muscle movement may be involuntary. I am mostly crippled from the waist down. I ain't no scared of some punk.
Raquel will be here any second.
I'll take this from here.
I'm
Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you.
Master-at-Arms, more like Master-at-Shoulders, am I right? Okay, right. Lead the
Follow
way.
Close and mind your behavior.
Oh, a teleport.
Welcome, child. Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you?
The thing I'm learning
I've been waiting a good 5 years for an outsider to come along and visit.
The entire leadership of this area is like gates and bits of wood and stuff is what I'm learning. Either that or the game is doing a terrible job of letting me see anyone. I can't read her expressions now. I might deeply offend her and I won't even know it.
Oh, so many ways. Small ones to begin with, so we can get used to what it's like to have a outsider around and about.
I don't
Should
mind
that
being
go
called
well,
savage.
Maybe you can help in big ways, too. We'll have to see.
Alright, do the speech, because I have to.
You have to keep in mind that you're our first contact with the outside world since I was barely a woman.
Jesus Christ, you're a woman?
Has kept
You're a
us
big
safe.
lump of wood now.
The world around us is changing. Neon lights in the distance, patrolling robots, soldiers. My youngers think our guns can keep out the world. But I think we need to let it in, just a little, or become its victim.
Okay,
You're
so...
that little bit of the world, child. welcome to Nellis.
More specifically, you were trying to let in a little bit of me, as in you were trying to blow off all my limbs and just let me roll in. Alright. Tremendous frog in my throat there. Alright. Where do I start?
You picked a good time to stop by, for we're swimming in problems. My youngers can tell you all about it.
Are your youngers
Raquel
twigs
could use
or?
help with the bug problem. Doc Argyle has wounded he's tending to. And Loyal and Jack might be looking for help with some repairs.
Alright.
Or you could just go see Pete at the museum and hear the story of our people. All you have to do there is listen. Come
Okay.
and go as you like, help or don't help, I leave it up
Alright.
to you.
That's grand.
But I hope you'll show my youngers that not every outsider needs to be blown
I'm just going to
up.
stop you there. Boone, get the fuck out of my way. This is ridiculous. Fucking useless. You wouldn't let me see a damn thing in there. Alright. Oh, so you're who I was talking to. Yes. I'm also quite dying. Maybe I can sleep here. Can I? No. Right, for reasons of a fairly obvious nature, I'm going to go and talk to Dr. Argyle. Was that his name? I'm assuming it was a him, because, well, it's a doctor and this is a 50s world, so logically it makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, not really seeing any immediate signs that would point to any of these being doctory places. Maybe this one? Schoolhouse. Nope. Could be here. Women's barracks. Well, we've been over this. Probably not a woman. I'm going to consult the map. Alright, so the map said it is to the north and slightly to the west. I'm guessing it's this one. I didn't want to dick around limping all over the shop. Yeah. I knew I was close. I just didn't know how close. I got a fork and a spoon. Ah, Doc's got a sledgehammer. If I get mine out, he'll know
I know
where.
Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you
With
please,
kin.
outsider. But I have patients to tend to.
Yeah, I need help.
I'm afraid medications are in short supply. Maybe...
You dick.
Sorry, friend. We really don't have a need...
Alright. Let me
I
help
have
you.
3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the generator building a few days ago. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in bad shape. Do you have medical training?
Well, this is going to be fun, isn't it? Oh god, I have to lie as well. I assume the ant's tibula nastis pierced the patient's anterior traxus.
Well, I don't know, actually. I suppose it's possible. You should take a look.
Okay. I've tricked him into thinking I'm a doctor. Right, so this could be fun now. He's severely injured, swelling around his face and neck. Alright, improper treatment will kill him. Are you sure you want to treat him? Alright, let's go for it. 1 or a 2 and I leave him alone. Oh, this... Thinking the patient has an infection, you administer a large dose, and he slips into a deep coma.
Are you exaggerating your knowledge of medicine? Even I would have known not to do that.
Okay. If you knew, why didn't you say something? I've got to treat them all now, haven't I? Alright. 2. Here my leave. You got lucky today, soldier. Well, there's 1 left. This man's leg is seriously damaged and will require... Okay. I'm going to attempt to cut his leg off, and I'm going to use my super sledge to do it, I feel. Oh, I actually rolled for it as well. Okay. So I only killed... Well, no, he's not dead. He's just in a coma, so...
Yes, outsider? Well, there are still patients left to treat.
Yeah, I'm going to leave now. I've done enough, I think. Ooh. That's just maze. Right, I'm going to use a doctor's bag, because clearly no one here will help me. Ah, bliss, I can move. Right, so it's one of those annoying ones where it doesn't tell you what to, it just gives you a rough idea. Well. Right, so I had to speak with Argyle, which I've done. I can't really do anything more of use there. Next step, I have to go and there's some ants to go and kill and help with some repairs. So I'm gonna head to this marker. The ants are in one of the outbuildings that has all their generators. And oh, I found the hangars. Hell of a base, this one. Good thing is, if it all goes south here and I kill everyone, I will get some pretty nifty stuff.
Morning.
I really want some power armor. That would show them all who's boss, wouldn't it? How do I get in? It could be a... no. Right, I've... ah, there's a door there, so... yeah. Symmetry. Huh,
I hope
just the
Pearl knows
person.
what she's doing, letting you wander around Nellis as you please.
I think she knows what she's doing.
So how about you look into repairing the solar arrays on the roof of the generator building? Nothing too complicated about it, but it's a long ways to walk my old bones, and there's been that ant problem over near there. You can't miss the array. It's on top of the generator building smack dab in the middle of Nellis, between the two runways. Ha! If we had spare parts, do you think I'd be asked? No, we ran out of spares a while back, and Jack and I have been doing our best to patch the... There have to be spare parts somewhere around the wasteland, but I just don't know where... Be sure to stop on back and let...
Alright, so Jack... wait. No, Loyal, I like Jack, I haven't spoken to.
So you're the outsider. Lived your whole life out there, huh? Wow. I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language. But I hear you sound like us.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Got any...
What I could use is some scrap metal. It may not sound exciting, but... the other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a...
oh, yeah. Oh. Tricky one. This is the first Black Widow use I think I've had. And Speech 35, so I'm going to roll for these two alone. Black Widow it is.
You think I'm handsome? Wow. I wonder if she does too.
Oh, I remember this. This is wonderful, this quest. Good, tell me more.
There's an outpost near here. The signs say, Crimson Caravan. It seems like they carry things to and fro for people out there. Well, every once in a while, I watch the outpost through one of the spotter's binoculars. And sometimes there's this girl there. This special girl. And sometimes it's like she's watching me back with her binoculars. Except she's probably just watching Nellis. I haven't tried waving.
I know this girl. I could probably help you with it. But realistically, this doesn't interest me.
Then why did you make me spill my guts about...
Yeah. Yeah, I am kind of an arsehole. What are you going to do about it? Might as well have a little goose... oh. Oh. I got a plane. Hang on a second. If they have to recycle everything, why have they got this fairly large plane just sitting here? And I can't... yeah. Yeah, normally I don't attempt to steal from anyone unless they've angered me first. But oh, there's ammo. I'll consider it later.
Hey.
Right now I've got to go and figure out some giant ants, maybe? Right, so I've only got one more lot of people to speak to here. And then I've got a few sort of decisions to make about what to do next. I forget exactly who I'm after because I don't really listen when people tell me things. Oh, the museum, that was it, wasn't it? You there, boy, talk to me.
You're the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people.
Yes, where is the adult that's actually in charge? Or just give me help.
Gosh, there's a lot of folks. Argyle's our doctor. He could...
Yes, I've
Over
helped
at the
him.
workshop, Loyal and Jack are always building something. The Loyal may not be too happy.
Right. Do I care about his people, realistically?
Me? I'm Pete, keeper of the story. I know I seem kind of young. I was the apprentice keeper of this. Whiskey and landmines don't go together. So it's up to me. I bet you want to know everything about
Tremendous pragmatism there. Do I want to know about his people? No. Sadly, I just don't care. Is there a bobblehead or something in here? No, I feel there's... Oh, there it is, snow globe. Yep. I forget who pays for them exactly. In my head it's Mr. House, but I don't think he's interested in snow globes. Right, so I've got one more spot to check out here. And it is in this direction. I think it's killing the giant ants, and I'm not sure whether or not I actually have to talk to anyone, or if I just go and kill them or not. I've only now realised why they need help killing the giant ants. It's because all their weapons and armaments are explosives, and the giant ants are somewhere important, and they just flat out can't attack them without just trashing the place. Oh, they got a robot. I could send him in to do it, I suppose. The people of the Wastelands think robots are immensely powerful and deadly, whereas actually playing the game you realise how useless they are. Oh, I got a little outpost. Oh, I want an outpost. If there's a game where you build outposts, I want to play it.
Mother Pearl's instructions are clear. You can move freely around Nellis, and artillery spotters have orders not to fire on you.
Well, thank Christ
These
for
are
that.
extraordinary privileges. Don't abuse them.
Right. Tell me about your bug problem.
Long story short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest. I led a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded.
Yeah, those 3 are
Personally,
severely
I think
wounded
it's more
now.
than a savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants and...
Okay. Let's roll for this bad boy. I can handle it.
Sure, anyone can. But one other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there, or something.
Right.
They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe...
Right, that does complicate things. These ants, while giant and irradiated, have also become... Oh, look at that gun, super powered. I must have it. Can I do things to this artillery? No, mostly for show. That's a shame. That's a damn shame. Of course, that's why I can't trade with anyone here. They don't understand that caps are currency now. Right. Okay, so I've got the Ant Quest and the Sunshine Boogie. I'm actually going to roll to see which one I do. I've probably only got time for one this episode, so 1 or 2 ant misbehaving. And, okay, it's the ant mission. Which is over here, I think. Or is it? Alright, I'll also roll to see if I talk to Loyal first. So, I don't know, 1 to 10 and I'll go and talk to him. I got a 10. Right. Loyal it is. And I'm just going to skip to where I'm right in front of his face, not the door. Alright, there he is.
What is it, outsider?
He looks a bit like Donald Sutherland. Ant
I
weapon.
started building a sonic emitter that might do the trick, but it's useless without knowing the exact
Okay, right. So this is speech.
If you're willing to take the risk, I've got it set to broadcast a powerful signal at 24,000 hertz. Signal's too high for people to hear, so
Okay.
no harm done.
Alright, so I've got a super weapon to use against the ants. I forget if this works or not. I think, depending on how you answer him, actually depends on how well it works. So I'm going to head over there now. I'm going to chug back some food as well to heal. I did not have as much food as I was hoping. I had 1 steak cooked. I I may have to feast on the ants as I kill them. Oh, let's get that sonic emitter equipped as well. Of course, it's not a weapon you can equip. It's one you. It's sort of contextual, isn't it? Yeah, I didn't think that through. This place is huge. Huh. Children playing. This is almost like a vault, but like an open air vault, isn't it? The way it's sort of set up, the way the people are kind of isolated. It actually has quick travel locations within it. It's that big. I want to talk to this robot before I go and fight the ants. Just in case.
Once a Republican,
Never mind.
always a Republican.
Not someone I can talk to. Right, let's get into the array, shall we? There's a door over there, but I see a terminal that I want to deal with. I think that's where I must have to turn it on once it's all ready. I need to be on the lookout for scrap metal as well from now on, because that guy asked for scrap metal and that will give me a source to deal with scrap metal. I'm going to go in strong with the hunting rifle to start with. I don't want to deal with any overly explosive ants. Though I have only got a few bullets. Oh! Yep, they do I was just thinking, oh, they must not explode. It must have been a trick, and then they very much did. But if I'm careful, I should be fine. Give me the head, please. The head. There it is. Come on. There it is. Now get behind the corner. Boom! No! You madman. Alright, let me feast on this ant meat. Hopefully that will heal me enough. Yeah, so I was reading about the guy doing the ultra hardcore no healing version of this. Yeah, it's impressive, but yeah, but is he doing it with such grace and aplomb as I am? I don't know. He might be. I'm tempted to shoot the artillery shell, but I got a feeling something bad will happen if I do. Oh, look at all this ammo. Oh god, I'm in heaven. Sweet. There's ammo around for this gun, which means I can happily use this gun. What I need to do is I need to create noise to draw them out. Oh, that's far too noise making. Alright. Right, I've got my noise maker. It's a 9mm machine gun. As you can see, it's tremendously accurate. Apparently my sneak skills are way too high because no one saw this. Alright, just switch to this. I'm going to go third person because I want to have my wits about me. Not you, Boone. I'm looking for giant ants. Ah, yeah, I see. When I make the noise and start this up, that will signal the ants. I think is how that works. Get out of there! Ah. How do I activate it? I either have to shoot it or just turn it on. I'm going to try turning it on first. Run. Boone! Boone, get out of there! Oh. Did that work? Oh, Jesus Christ. It's blowing their heads up, isn't it? I guess I did it? Am I a hero? I mean, let me just get me all the ammo. This could be the greatest source of ammo I've ever discovered. I don't know how much of it is actually usable for me, but I just like having it, you know? Ah, mini nukes. I've got 2 mini nukes. I must remember to get a fat man ready for the final solution. Well, the end of the final level, whatever. I'll have that ready because I'll just go nuts with it. Or if I have to plan any kind of big assault on anywhere. Fat man at the ready. Or maybe even the other one that shoots like 8 at once. Okay, I think I've done it. It says all the ants are dead. So, can I turn this one on as well? I was going to stand in between them, but it might have been like an arc lightning kind of deal going on. Still slightly paranoid that ants are going to attack. And whilst I'm fairly certain I can take them, I have a mild fear of ants. Well, it's not ants. See, it's spiders I don't like. And these are surprisingly spider-like ants, as it so happens. I think I've returned power to the area. Yeah, it looks like I have. It looks like all of the ants are dead as well. So I'm just going to do a quick run around and loot this place. You don't need to see that. So I think the precise moment I said I'm going to loot this place off screen was when the game decided, okay Ben, you've seen literally every bit of loot there is here, now fuck off. Because there was nothing after that. Or was there, and I'm keeping you in suspense for later? No, that was Soddle. Really was. I got a grenade launcher, and that was it. I'm going to use said grenade launcher, but slightly disappointing. The good thing is that only took 30 minutes. Well, my clock says 30 minutes, so that means there's time to go and do the sunshine rainbows bit. Oh, they've got a farm? I want to be a boomer. I always said, yeah, if you're in the Fallout universe, you want to be born maybe in a vault, but that's kind of scary. So that's a good question. Is it if you're going to be in the Fallout universe, where do you want to start out? Do you want to be in the vault? Do you want to be born with the Brotherhood? Maybe somewhere more civilized like the NCR. That's a tricky one, isn't it? Do you want to be the son of a raider king?
I see the power's back on. The ants are all dead?
Yes.
Maybe
yes,
Pearl is right about you. Because I don't know how you pulled that off. I'll tell Loyal to send someone down to clear out the eggs and repair the generators. Good work.
Huh. I'm accepted by the boomers. Although I don't know if that's actually true that I am accepted by them. I think it says that, but it's actually lying. Right, part 2. We're doing the Sunshine Boogie. Now, so I've got to find spare... Yeah, I need to find spare parts to do this. And I have to go way the hell down here to do it. I think this is the Helios 1 place, so it's actually quite handy if I do go there. So I'm going to quick travel to... I guess here's the closest place, so I'm going to roll for that. Oh, I got a 1. Straight to there. I'm not quite at my weight limit, but I'm at the point where I could do with just sort of... Oh, ants. Lots of ants. I'm going to go with my laser pistol for these, because actually... No, preserve ammo. Yeah! Ah, that was so badass. I'm pretty sure I even swapped to like a reverse grip. Oh, they're fire ants. They're not regular ants at all. I've made a terrible mistake. Suddenly I feel like Floris of Merwood. Is that his name? I think it is. Maybe something a little more potent. Hey, hey. Hey, fuck you. Yeah. You weren't ready for that, were you? Hope there's no... Oh, there is a big one over there, but he's too far away to care, and this one is doing all kinds of sideways action. I must put him out of his misery. It's better for you this way, son. You didn't want to live that life. Alright, so this is Helios 1. And there'll probably be a few quests and such that pop up around here as well, so don't know exactly how long this will go for. My original estimate of being 30 minutes in was massively incorrect because I remembered there's 15 minutes from previously before I had to go cattle rustling. So quite how long this episode will be, I don't know. Should it suddenly stop, it's because I've had to split it into 2 parts but didn't have the good sense to just sort of say, oh, end of episode, next time. But I think you'll follow the gist. I probably won't do that though. Too much hassle. Ah, there's some troops up there. I'll go and talk to them first. I think I have to go and dismantle some arrays out there. They got Hoover Dam and they got Helios 1. This is sort of the 2 big...
This is a restricted area. State your business.
Whoa. NCR rep. That's a thing I have to do first. Well. Yeah.
Your being here is a start, soldier.
Yeah,
we aren't exactly overflowing with troopers here. But if you really want to help us, talk to the idiot with sunglasses in the back of the plant building. He's been trying to get this place running for months and hasn't made any forward progress.
The funny thing is, that idiot is essentially me. Shouldn't there be more?
There should, but we're not getting much power out of it, so none of our enemies have big interest in it either. Not like Hoover Dam, anyway. We had a real fighting force here just long enough to take it from the Brotherhood of Steel. Then they got sent east to the dam like everybody else.
Why didn't you send them at
Legion
the
sends
Caesar's Legion?
every so often, prodding for weaknesses mostly. The reality is, if they really wanted it, we'd all be dead.
I've actually killed most of Caesar's Legion, just so you know. I'll have one more roll of these. Goodbye. I do not need your information. Alright, let's go inside. What's his name in here? He's the nerd that runs it. Wait, hang on. She didn't mean him, did she? No.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Whereabouts? He's probably up high. I suspect he's behind this door. Yeah, you can tell this place isn't active because it's so very quiet. Oh, can I sleep? Sweet. I really needed that. I was starting to die. I can take the money freely? I love this place. It must be because I'm on alright terms with the NCR. But that might mean I can steal from the boomers. Or, well, not steal, just amass. Take. Own. It's mine anyway. I will remember that. Okay, let's go for this way. I sense I'm now back towards the start. It's kind of a maze of tunnels. Oh, I found the rumpus room. But there was a sink in here. Weird. Why would a power station need a pool table? For some reason that entrance is unacceptable. You, talk to me.
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
I do not want your tainted water. Yep, big circle. Good. The room I am sat in right now has become immensely hot all of a sudden. I think it's because spring is here, but I've still got my radiators on like full blast. It's very hard to concentrate. My throat is becoming dry and scratchy. I'm starting to think I'm never going to get out of this place. Parkour. Alright, this looks more promising. You, Specky.
Who the hell are you? They bring you in to replace me? They're replacing me, aren't they?
Alright, D6. Settle down, son.
Damn right you're not. Goddamn right. Why would they? You can't top this guy. Just a little more time. You can't keep Fantastic down for long.
You gotta give him credit. He's got gumption, hasn't he? He's got what I like to call chutzpah.
What else? I'm in charge. This whole operation depends on me. No fantastic, no power. Got the whole NCR suckling my teats, and it feels so good.
Okay. Alright, so I'll go for this. That one, yep.
It was easy, man. They were going door to door asking if anyone knew any scientists. I said look no further. They asked me if I knew anything about power plants. I said as much as anyone I had ever met. They asked me how well I understood theoretical physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics. They said welcome aboard.
Okay, apart from anything else, in what sense of the term does this place require theoretical physics? Surely it's applied physics, actual physics, just physics. Right, so we're whittling down the options now. I'm going through the dice and sod off. He doesn't seem to need my help very much. I feel he knows roughly what he's doing.
Hello. It's unusual to see a new face here. Are you a soldier or a scientist?
Your name is Ignacio Rivas? That's the best name of anyone. That's better than fantastic. Oh, a drifter.
I see. Then you must have some special business here for them to have let you through.
Let me get my D6 out. They need my help.
Forgive me for prying, but I'm curious. Are you with a particular group?
What do you mean? Who are you talking about? This is your turf. For all I know, you could have me killed for my allegiance. Who are you with?
Very well, yes. I'm part of the followers of the apocalypse. If you're not familiar, we seek peace and the spread of knowledge. Knowledge that must never be lost to the world. Now your turn.
Followers of the apocalypse. Yeah, that's ringing a bell. Alright. I want what you want.
That's reassuring. Although many who've made that claim to the followers of the apocalypse over the years have had less than pure intentions. But if it's really as you say, then take my advice. This installation carries with it dangers that no one here has realized. Take care of what you do here and who you listen to.
It's a weapon.
Some things are best left buried with the old world.
Right, what more is there in the pub? Alright.
Then I would say do it. As long as the power of this plant is committed to the regional grid and not to a weapon, we are safe.
Interesting.
If you're the one to restore output, then you can route the power where you choose, and they'll never be the wiser.
Yeah.
I can't get you past the security in the tower, but I can be of some help. I've discovered a password for one of the mirror control terminals outside. You'll need it.
Okay. Alright, 4 options left, including goodbye. Alright, so I picked up another little quest there. I'm gonna attempt to... Oh, screw it, I might as well do it while I'm here, mightn't I? Makes sense. Or does it? No, I'm gonna continue to find parts for the arrays. Now, this area there's mines and dogs about, I think. So I'm gonna go with sword. I reckon dogs and swords don't mix. Everyone knows that. I need to be on my guard. Yeah. Ammo I can take with no repercussions whatsoever. It's the best day ever. It might be my birthday. Actually, speaking of which, it is the 1-year anniversary of the first video I uploaded today. Not the day this is coming out, the day I'm recording this. I will make no real mention of it on the channel other than this, but yay me. 1 year. Woohoo. Well, yeah. Salvage the array. Alright. That's one down. Another few to go. Must be... Oh, there's loads of troops there. There probably aren't any mines there. I realise there's no point rolling the dice on these. Because I've got the 20 repair you need to salvage them. So it's effectively like a check.
We should be up on the front lines, not out here in Bumblefuck. This place is a junkyard.
Okay, so there's a tripwire attached to a shotgun and 2 bear traps and a landmine. What is going on in there?
This place is off limits to civilians. You don't like it, take it up with Lieutenant Haggerty.
Well, I don't need to go in there, so I'm not going to, but that was the thing I could remember from a minute ago, that there was a substantial number of landmines present. It was just traps in general I was remembering. What exactly am I salvaging here? Am I taking these 5 or 6 arrays and using them to build one array? How am I carrying these parts? There's not quite enough information being handed out. I'm very tempted to go and look in that place over there. I think all this relates to the other quest, the Sunshine and Lollipops one. I reckon there's some dogs in there, some angry dogs, or at least a trap. Trying to just see in there. I hope no one was watching that. Just doing a weird little frog jump, trying to look in. That is the last array. I'm guessing it's the last array. It's night time again. I've gone through a whole day-night cycle. Okay, got all the parts. So let's go away. Alright, so this is a quick travel opportunity. So roll the old dice. Oh, 1 again. I think all my dice are loaded today. I keep getting 1s, and 1 is ostensibly the easy option. No one ever got caused hassle from a 1 roll, have they? Alright, so I see, I need to fix these. Alright, I get it. So basically, if I didn't have the parts, I'd have needed a higher repair skill to fix them. Yep. Apparently I was just carrying basically the whole array, because these are massive. Like that section there alone, that's larger than myself. Is that all of them? Yep, thank you. It's like the game knew I was asking. Now, do I have to activate it as well? I mean, I've got to, haven't I? Hang on, I'll reenact this fancy style. It worked. One of my most favourite things to do ever is to sit at a keyboard, type really fast like that, and then just turn and say, I'm in. As though you're a master hacker. Right, I'm going to quickly teleport to Loyal and tell him job well done by me. Turns out Loyal was in bed.
Before you get yourself hurt. Hello, outsider. Need something?
Yes, I'm kind of your saviour. I repaired the solar arrays.
Well, how about that? No.
Okay, well, I've just asked him about the VR pods, and it's come up with a speech check, so let's go. That I actually hit the button by accident more than anything else.
Well, if you genuinely care so much, they're flight simulators. We dream to one day...
Interesting. I'm liked. This is good. Am I liked enough that I can... He's got a copy of Dean's Electronics. I kind of want it. If I stand it long enough, he'll get... He's already asleep. No, I'm liked by these people. They do not need this. Right, where am I at quest-wise? Okay, so looking at the Voltaire? I've always thought it said Voltaire. How strange. So I think I should probably go and talk to the old bird again and see how I'm doing on that front, because that So I don't know if you can really like that. The medical station one, I did kind of fail, but I suppose I did. So I'm very distracted by this large group of children all marching in stride. There's something very impressive about that. Yeah, what was it? Pearl. She's still staring at that wall.
Once a Republican, always a Republican.
She's got a damn nice gun there.
How is your visit with us going, stranger?
I think.
I do believe you've convinced one or two of us that it's better.
Alright.
Each of the elders would appreciate. Seek out
Jack, Loyal, Raquel,
and Argyle.
Right, so I think, well, Jack, Raquel, and Argyle. No, Jack and Argyle are the only ones I haven't really helped. So I was going to call it a day on the episode, but I feel I should go and help them now as well. Argyle's a lost cause, so I'll go and give Jack one more stab because, see, the way the dice rolls came out, it was just a flat no to his quest line, but it didn't stop the quest line, if you know what I mean. It's a slight yet difficult distinction to make. I think this is their one. It's really annoying. There's 2 or possibly 3 hangars, and they're all identical from the outside. As soon as you get inside, you realise if you made a mistake or not. Hey, Jack.
Hey there. Back for more?
Yes, I've decided I'm going to get you laid.
Cool. Thanks. Thanks for...
Alright. Yeah, so I'm getting you
There's an
laid, son.
outpost near here. Well,
Yep. I'll talk to her.
oh, you can't miss her. She is... You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way? What if she gets blown up? Oh, jeez. I better just let you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy.
Yes.
That would be...
I will handle this. I will woo this woman for you. So I guess I'm doing Young Hearts now. Young Heart! Is that a song? I don't know. I'm not willing to put the work in to find out. In fact, no. No. Young Hearts is next time. I'm calling it a day on the episode. I've been Beta Ray Ben for Pixel Spank. If you've enjoyed this, thank you very much. I'll see you next Monday.